Happy Friday, everyone. Michael Batiste from the Elk Calling Academy, where we help you shorten the learning curve so that you can find success faster in the elk woods with elk call reviews, gear reviews, elk calling lessons, tips, and tutorials. So I know this is a little different than our normal Friday night deal. Normal Friday is just post up a video where we've done a product review or gear review. I did film today with Black's Creek Guide Gear about their whole entire pack system, but just didn't have time to get it all edited and exported. So I thought I would come on tonight and do a elk calling quick tip video. So I just want to talk a little bit about air pressure. So air pressure is one of those things that is really, really critical when calling elk. It doesn't matter if you're using an external reed, cow call, a diaphragm reed. Air pressure can really make the difference. A lot of people, when first learning to call, they just basically are using the air that's in their throat, and they can make sounds. They can do okay, but there's just not a lot of volume to it. And when you go to bugle, your note transitions just aren't that smooth. Well, what are ways to kind of correct that? Air pressure is one of those things that, in our lessons on, the one-on-one lessons that I do with a lot of students at the Elk Calling Academy, I talk about that your tongue pressure pretty much drives the pitch. Air pressure drives the volume when it comes to cow calls. And what I mean by that is and yes, we are, relaxing the tongue, but also our diaphragm, that pressing our diaphragm to push more air out really helps us control that as well also. So when you're at that high pitch, you're really pressing on your diaphragm, you're getting a lot of air pressure out. And then as you relax your tongue, you also relax that pressure with the diaphragm too. And it helps just bring that note down nice and gradual and under control. Same thing with the other drill where we start low and we go high. You're going to do the same thing there, but as you increase that pressure, you're also going to press with your ab muscles, your rib muscles, really press them on that diaphragm reed to force out more air. And if you can do that, and you'll have to work at it, it's a little bit of training, but on that low to high, and hold each time like that, that's your diaphragm that's holding that air pressure. Now, once you learn that and you just run that straight from the bottom to the top, that is all being done by putting pressure with my diaphragm to, really force that air pressure out and get that high note. So as you're practicing, do those couple of drills, the high to low, low to high, but play with that pressure from the diaphragm, and you're going to find that your note transitions really, really clean up and you have a much easier time. All right, guys, that's it for Friday. Thanks for tuning in. As always, keep calling, keep practicing, but most importantly, have fun. Next week, we'll be back on Wednesday for Wapiti Wednesday Q&A, and Friday, we'll have the Black's Creek Guide Gear video that we introduce you to all their packs. All right, guys, hopefully you're getting out there, kind of getting some scouting done. Weekend is here. Hunting season is coming fast. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.